Good day and welcome everyone, Stuart here from Northern Bolts and Tool, and today we're going to be looking at the cordless lights from the Ingco range. These are all 20 volt lights from the P20S range, so the batteries that you have for your drills, grinders, all of those sort of things will fit on these. We get a lot of questions about battery compatibility, and we just like to put it out there for anyone watching that if the battery says P20S on it and the machine says P20S, it's the same battery, it will fit on the platform. For the most part on Ingco, there are no additional batteries. The batteries that are available in the market do fit all the tools, except for the 16 volt and 12 volt range. So just be aware of that. But if it's 20 volt battery and it says P20S, it will fit on the entire Ingco cordless range. So with that, I would like to get into a little bit of housekeeping. There's some exciting news. We are going to be at HobbyX in collaboration with Ingco South Africa and Dekakila. So guys, if you are around from the 1st to the 4th of May, we will be at Kalami Racetrack at HobbyX. Come through, come and see us. We will be there. We will be doing demonstrations as well as going live on YouTube. So please hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out if you are not able to attend the function or the event itself. Coming to subscribers, guys, 91% of our viewers are not subscribed. So guys, if you're watching this, please just hit that subscribe button. It really does help us. That's it for the housekeeping stuff. Let's get into the video. We're going to unbox these, show you guys what these come with, how they look, the advantages and disadvantages of each one to help you guys try and make a decision as to which unit to buy and which one is best for your application. We're going to be looking at the brightness as well and try and give you guys some accurate information with regard to how these tools compare to one another. So with that, let's get into some unboxing and see what they come with. All right, guys, first up, we've got the entry-level light into the range that's rated at 270 lumens, and it is quite a nice versatile little light. So unboxing it, so you open up this case like so, and the tool pops out. You've got your little owner's manual over here, but this is the tool that you get. So a nice hook here that you can adjust and hang the tool from, as well as an adjustment on the light direction itself. So you can really place it exactly where you want it, and you will be able to illuminate whatever it is that you're looking to illuminate. The switch is down here. I'll just show you quickly how that works. So you just press it and it comes on, and press it off. So this only has one setting. It's 270 lumens or nothing. So that's this tool. Not too much to it, but quite a useful little tool to have in the box, and it's not crazy expensive. So definitely buy one if you do not have one. Let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, next up, we've got this unit here. This unit is rated the most powerful unit of the lot. It's rated at 2000 lumens. While we do not have the test equipment to necessarily test that, we can do a comparison compared to the other units and see how it compares. So when you open it, it comes in some plastic and the owner's manual. So when you take it out, this is how it looks, and quite a big unit compared to the other units. We'll do a side-by-side comparison for you guys to have a look at shortly so you can see. But slide the battery on like that, and this is the tool. So again, has a hook so that you can hang it on whatever it is that you would like to hang it on, as well as you're able to adjust the direction of the light beam so that you're able to illuminate your workpiece or exactly what you want illuminated. If you look in the top here, you can see this unit actually has some cooling fins. It is rated at 2000 lumens, so it is quite a powerful machine. This machine comes in at just over 800 Rand, at around 810 plus minus give or take, depending again on the retailer. And yeah, this is the unit. It does have 3 different modes. So this is the switch here. You just press it in like that. It doesn't have like a distinctive click, which is a bit weird. And I always find that I'm ending up pulling it a little bit too hard. But anyway, so that's level 1. This is the highest setting. That's the medium. That's the low. And that is off. So a little bit of getting used to, but you know, once you've been using it for a little bit, I'm sure you'll get used to it and it won't be an issue at all. That's pretty much this machine in a nutshell. Let's look at the next one. All right, guys, next up, we've got this 1800 lumen light. So it's about 10% rating down on the other unit, but this particular unit has features that the other one does not, which might make it more of an attractive deal compared to the 2000 lumen unit. So first of all, you pull it out, it comes wrapped in plastic like so. In terms of pricing, this unit comes in at around 889 Rand, so approximately 10% more expensive than the 2000 lumen unit. Now, one of the nice advantages of this particular unit is actually this metal frame. So what's nice about this is you can hang this metal frame onto pretty much anything, and you can put your light to shine onto anything that you'd like. So for example, if you've got some burglar bars, for example, in your home or whatever, you can hang this on those bars and you can illuminate an entire room if you need, for example, if there's load shedding or whatever the case may be. Now the battery slides in the back here, and this is obviously where the light comes out of. So I'm just going to show you quickly the settings. So we slide the battery in and we turn him on. That's setting 1, setting 2, and off. So you've got 2 settings there of brightness. Again, 1800, I'm not sure off the top of my head what the medium one is, but I think for the most part people will probably be using the maximum setting on this particular unit. So those are the machines in a nutshell. I'll just show you what they look like side by side. So you can see this guy is quite a big guy, especially compared to the entry level light. It is quite significantly bigger. This one is the largest. It also has heat fins on the back here, so it is designed for some heavy use. But yeah, with that, let's look at some testing and some brightness tests and that sort of thing, and we can see how these compare to each other. Alright guys, for this next test, we're going to be shining these lights against the wall behind me. We're going to turn off all the lights so we can see exactly how they look and the pattern that they produce and that sort of thing, and how bright they are in comparison to each other. So with that, let's kill the lights and let's turn on some lights. Alright guys, so starting out, we're going to turn on this light to the small one. So that's on level 1 and off. Level 1, so that's your 270 lumen. You can see a nice focal point right in the middle with some lighter light around the side. So it's not as bright around the side, but it does have a very focused beam in the middle. This would be great for if you're working on a car, for example, and you want to illuminate a specific bolt or something that you'd like to do, for example. Of course, the applications are endless, but that's just a quick example. Let's turn on the bigger guy, the 2000 lumen, the big boy, and see how it compares. 3, 2, 1. Wow. That is significantly brighter, a lot brighter central focal point. Again, towards the outside of the circle, it is a little bit slightly darker, but that middle part is very bright. So that's on the brighter setting. So let's go on to the medium setting. So pretty much the same, just a little bit dimmer. And the third setting, again, it doesn't increase the size of the focus, but it's a little bit dimmer. Obviously your battery will last a little bit longer if you have it on one of the dimmer settings. So let's move on to the next one and see how it looks. Alright guys, the last one we've got here, and turn on. So as you can see, it's quite interesting with this particular unit. There isn't a hard focal point, but the light is very widely spread. So this is, I think, is better for a garden or in a room or that type of application where you maybe don't want a direct focus, but if you just want some nice ambient lighting in a darker area, this unit is completely different to the others. So that's on high beam. So let's go to the middle or lower setting. This machine only has 2 settings. So you can see pretty much the same, just a little bit dimmer. The spread of light is pretty much the same, but again, just dimmer, and obviously you'll get longer life out of running it on a dimmer setting. All of these lights have a little bit of a different application. So that's how these lights look when they are on. Let's do a battery test on a 2 amp hour battery to see how long they last on a single charge on a 2 amp hour battery, and then we can try and extrapolate that based on the knowledge and what we know about batteries to determine how long it would last on maybe a 4, 5, 6, 8 amp hour battery. Although the 8 amp hour battery isn't quite ready yet, it's a 7.5 at the moment, but we are aware that there is a larger battery that is coming, so stay tuned for that. So with that, let's charge up the 2 amp hour batteries and see how long each of these units last. Alright guys, so we have just concluded the longest test that we've ever done. Unfortunately we can't show it to you because we just don't have the time-lapse thing quite set up and sorted out just yet. But essentially we got fully charged 2 amp hour batteries and we put them on these machines and we ran them on their highest setting for as long as possible. So just bear in mind that it is a 2 amp hour battery. It's the smallest battery in the range. So with any other larger battery you'll get significantly more runtime. In theory, a 2 compared to a 4, you should get double the amount of runtime out of a 4 as compared to a 2, but that's something that we can maybe look at in the future. So, the results of the test. This small unit ran for a total of about 6 hours on a single charge from full. This middle unit, 2000 lumens, it is rated a little bit stronger than this one, as we've mentioned before. This particular unit ran for 112 minutes, so just shy, 8 minutes shy of 2 hours. And this unit here ran for a total of 3 hours and 10 minutes. So quite a significant amount more runtime out of this unit at 1800 lumens compared to the 2000 lumen machine. I'm not quite sure why that is, but that's the result that we found, again, off a 2 amp hour battery. Now, of course, these tools are all a little bit different in the way that they display their light and they shine. If your application requires a more focused beam, these are the two options that you should look at. If you're working in a tighter or a more space restricted type of environment, use the smaller unit. It is plenty bright enough for most applications, but if you do have a little bit more space available to you, nothing beats the power of this particular unit. It is incredibly powerful and it has a very, very strong beam. Even though it's a very focused beam, if it's in a room, it's still able to illuminate the room quite easily. So if you do have the space available to you and you need something that's bright, this is the unit to go for. If you're looking for more ambient or to light up a larger area and you don't need the focused light, then this particular unit is the one to get. In terms of that type of application, these other two are not able to match up to what this unit is able to accomplish with regard to just lighting up a general sort of area, if that makes sense. Another thing that we did while we were running them was just see the temperature on the outside of the tools to see how hot they were getting. The small unit maxed out at 37 degrees Celsius. This is on the outside of the machine up here at the top. This 2000 lumen light, the outside of it reached a total of 42 degrees Celsius, and this unit here peaked out at 32 degrees Celsius on the outside. So you can see a lot less heat buildup on this unit compared to the other two, but obviously with the smaller units only having one LED as opposed to this one having 4, the runtime on this guy was quite significant. Another thing to consider is weight. So if you need something to last 4, 5, 6 hours and weight and size is something to consider, then a 2 amp hour battery on this particular unit is your best bet. There you go. I hope that we've given you guys some information to help you make a purchasing decision on these tools. They are a little bit different in the way they go about lighting up whatever it is that they're lighting up, and it is important to match them up to the application that you want, and you will not be disappointed. We've sold plenty of these. We haven't had any returns on lights as far as I can remember. So yeah, these are all very, very good products, and the longevity of these tools is very, very good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. All of these tools are available both online and in store. We'll link them down in the description below, as well as leave an address should you guys wish to come and see them in person. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you've not done so already. Please, it really does help us. And I'll catch you guys again next week for more exciting reviews. Thank you.